AliExpress. Queen Weave Beauty. Limited. Really good. Yeah, they're good. Just kidding you, they're good. This is Brazilian Body Wave. 20 inches, 18 inches, 16 inches. I didn't show you guys the whole like packaging and the shipping and all that stuff because honestly, like, there's so many videos on here and you guys know what the shipping stuff looks like. There's no need really for me to show you guys that. I got it really quick. I ordered this hair. October 11th is when I ordered this hair, and they told me that it could take up to 3 days to process the hair and then another 7 to 10 days to actually, you know, get it. So roughly you're looking up about 13, and I'm like, all right, well, it's coming from China, and I know things usually take a really long time to come from there, different time zones and all this other stuff. So I'm just like, all right, that's cool, you know, no big rush, no big deal, even though deep down inside I wanted it because I needed it for my graduation. Anyhow, got the hair on the 15th. The 15th. When I placed the order for the hair, I was actually able to communicate with the vendor. Her name was Ann Trung or something like that. I can't. Ann Sang. Tsang. She was, you know, good in terms of following the directions that I had on there. My requests were real simple, and you know what? I was even grateful that they gave you the option to, you know, make comments or say anything, because other hair companies don't do that, you know what I mean? So all I requested was is it written on here? I don't think it is. It's not on here what I requested, but you know, basically all I asked for were full bundles from Weft to Tips. Because I've seen other people order from AliExpress and they've complained that, well, the ends are a little frail, they're a little limp. After I installed it, I ended up having to cut it. You know, I've heard all kinds of stuff. So I, you know, put in, that was like my comment, can I have a full, 3 full bundles? And I requested 3 bundles to be the same color because with my other hair, not even, just in general, like I don't want to get gray hairs. This had a couple, not even a couple strands, like I saw like 1, maybe 2. Yeah, and I didn't want like a 1 and then a 1B. And it comes down to just beneath my boob. Like right where my ribs start. I'm a very tall person, so yeah, that's where it hits me. And I did trim it down. So, I mean, it came up to, you know, it was a little bit longer than that. This isn't really 20 anymore. I trimmed it. And I trimmed it because when I installed the hair, I went to a hair salon for the first time in a very long time. And the hairstylist had the brilliant idea that she needed to curl the hair. After I expressed to her that I don't want the hair curled. However, that was my fault because I fell asleep in the chair. And yeah, just don't fall asleep in the chair when you're getting anything done. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Anyhow, I washed the hair. I didn't do a co-wash. I washed, shampoo, condition, let it, you know, deep condition for a while. And I really just wanted to test out this hair and see, you know, how the curls bounce back. And that was like a big thing that I didn't like about this hair. I washed it, I hung it up, let it air dry overnight, and I had sort of, not waves, they were like, it wasn't like, this isn't the natural state of the hair, by the way. I achieved this sort of wave by, put it in flexi rods and let it curl up overnight. And that's how I go about dealing with this hair, to try to like keep it sort of natural. This side isn't as wavy because I always like, for some odd reason, the left side is like the go-to tuck behind the ear side. But I mean, I was disappointed with really the natural state of the hair, the natural curl pattern. It's not that big, deep, beautiful like wave. By no means. That's not what it was. I don't know if they process it or what they do to it, but it doesn't really measure up next to those like bigger name companies. It's not, this hair isn't like as soft, and obviously the curl pattern is different. What I would suggest is just don't put like a heck of a whole lot of product in the hair, because you don't, I mean, I'm not a product junkie like that, so I won't like OD on like hairspray, oils and all that other stuff. When I got the hair, I told you that I washed it, and I washed it with Aveeno. I used the last of that shampoo the other day, so I don't physically have it to show you, but I used the Aveeno, and because I wanted the hair to be really like nice and full, I used like a volumizing conditioner. And I wanted to try out this from Bath and Body Works. Good. This stuff is good, and the smell is good. If you like mint or eucalyptus, then you'll love it. I use their body wash, and I love that smell, so I figured why not have it in my hair too. This stuff is good. What I did the deep condition with it. So after I shampooed it, I deep conditioned for pretty much an hour, because I wanted it to be really nice and soft and big and all that stuff. But then I went to the hair salon and got the hair ruined. Defeated the whole purpose of even using this. But might I add, after getting my hair 3rd degree burned and deep fried, I did come back 2 weeks later after that and just did co-wash with this. And I left it in deep condition again to try and like bring the hair back to life. And this did it to some extent, but I still had to cut it because the hair got damaged so bad. I had to clip the ends off. But yeah, if you're looking for something with volumizing properties and you like that minty sort of smell, this is good. I think the shampoo of this do like tingle. If you like that, then that's for you. And then when I flexi rod the hair up at night, all I do is I use a little of like coconut oil. This is like my go-to. I even like put, when my natural hair is out, I put some of this on my scalp because I tend to get like really dry hair. And I don't like when it starts like flaking all over the place. So I use this, really good. And just like one pump is good enough. I section it into 2 sides and then I work it through from the ends up, because the ends need a little bit more love than the parts that's closer to the weft of the hair. And then when I wash the hair, what I use, and I love this stuff. I just got a new bottle of this. This lasts you like a very long time. I've had this for a month now and I use it every day, and this is how much is gone of it. Love it. You don't need a whole lot. Like literally 1 pump is like that. That's all you really need. And honestly, this is really meant for like wet or damp hair, like right after you wash it. But I just use it pretty much every day. And it helps, like, even if you're out all day and you have this, like, this is a good thing to carry around in your purse. Like, if you have a hair that tends to get like a little like big and like out of control and untamed, like, you could see how, I don't know if you could tell the difference of like how the hair is like nice and smooth and laid down now. Carry this around in your purse, one little pump like I just did, and work that through the hair, and you're golden for the rest of the day, guaranteed. This is Herbal Essence's smoothing serum, really good, and it also works really good on wet or damp hair. You just it recommends that you only need one pump, that pea-sized pump. But sometimes, we get a little crazy and we overdo it. I mean, I do. On my wet hair, I'll do like 2 or 3 pumps and really work it through. Because my natural hair is a little bit thicker and a little bit crazy, so it needs a little extra love. Other than that, I like the hair. In terms of shedding, I don't really play around with the hair too much during the day. So obviously, like, I don't know if it sheds like that during the day. But at night when I comb it out, I get like, I'd say roughly 10 strands, roughly, more or less. And in all honesty, if you don't cut your wefts or don't cut them and seal them, I'm sure you'll probably get little to nothing. My wefts, she ended up looped it and then got to the top and realized, like, she was like right here and realized like, oh, I don't have enough hair. So then she had to go in and like cut stuff and to make it work, obviously, which that was another thing that I was disappointed about. So I feel like had I not got the hair the wefts cut at all, then probably would have been a-okay. Other than that, and honestly, the shedding I could deal with because my natural hair tends to get like a little like crazy sometimes. So that's fine. And it's a sewn in install, and my leave out is from ear to ear, and then just that part. The rest of my hair is natural. I only perm my leave out. All in all, I like the hair. It's beautiful. The shipping time, I love. The communication level, love. The hair overall, love it. Lost my train of thought. Thanks. Yeah, so I like it. They send you, obviously, like every other hair company, instructions on how to take care of the hair. I never read it. This is my first time picking up this piece of paper. And honestly, I thought I threw this out with the package. I think I need to read this. It's how to wash and condition your hair. I really just want to get to the nitty-gritty of it all for you guys. I don't want to go over stuff that I feel like we all know. I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know if you guys can see. I wanted to show that because for the love of me, I could not get the freaking store number. I even tried to go on there to see if they had like any sales. So when you type in aliexpress.com/store/910088, 910088, and no, I'm not paid to do this by them. They don't know me. I don't know them. I just, when I like something, I like it, and I feel like the whole world should get some of it. Why should I hog it all to myself? Selfish. That's not me. So that's really it for this video. I know it really wasn't the review that I wanted it to be, but I'm working on it. I'll bring out better stuff next time. Bye, guys.